Hello, everybody, and welcome to CosmoQuest Community Coffee for today, December 21st, in the year that shall not be named. It is the longest night of the longest year, and I decided that the best way to celebrate it would be by making a dance. There's a lot of things going on today. The conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, so two great bodies approaching each other. It's the longest night, the shortest day, the time when the seasons begin to turn. It's also the longest night of the longest year, and in some ways, at least for me, kind of represents the last great obstacle to get through this year. And because after today, it's just 10 days to go before we can set this year on fire and never speak of it ever again, which is what I'm going to do. I had a friend today ask me what my New Year's plans were. I was like, I'm going to pour myself a drink, go up under the roof and burn stuff is what I'm going to do. So that's my plan. But basically, I put this dance together sort of at the last minute, but I've been thinking about it for quite a while, so that counts. But I wanted it to be something, usually what I do on these live streams is mostly improv. I do change the lights, but usually I'm not in like full performance mode. So I decided that in celebration of the winter solstice that I was gonna do full-on celebration with set changes and costume changes and light changes and all this kind of stuff. So you'll see in the different sections kind of the different moods of the year and different interactions. So thank you guys for being here and sharing this night. The Astrowise was asking about the conjunction. So here's the thing, I was driving just around the time, but I saw Jupiter. There's a lot of light pollution here in Lahore, so I'm not entirely sure that I saw Saturn, but I figured it'll have to be somewhere nearby, like right there. So I think I saw it, but I'm not entirely sure. So I did see technically the conjunction. I saw Jupiter, and I figured that was close enough. If I saw Jupiter, then I saw Saturn too, whether or not the photons met my retinas or not. So if you guys have any questions about what you just saw, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm happy to answer questions if you were confused by anything or wanted clarifications about different pieces of it. The music that I used, the first one was called Midwinter by David Joseph Wesley. That was also the soundtrack for my scene change in the middle. The other ones were copyright-free music from the YouTube audio library, which I found a lot of great music on. Since I've been starting to make creative videos and put them on my YouTube, I've been paying much closer attention to my copyright-free usage. So they were all, they're wonderful pieces. I found such wonderful stuff, copyright-free. And of course, David Joseph Wesley has amazing stuff. The piece that I used was called Midwinter, and I think it's just very appropriate. So speaking of creative videos, I don't usually like talk about my own stuff on these live streams because it's not really the platform for it. But tonight I'm releasing on my YouTube, which is linked in the chat right now. So I'm releasing this creative piece that I filmed. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of short film, kind of dance film, kind of none of the above. But it's called All This Useless Beauty, and it was filmed in my closet, and it's the whole sort of theme of the piece is light. I've written a little fantasy story to go with it, which will be released at the same time as the YouTube. So basically in almost 1 hour from now. So 1 hour and 6 minutes from now, on my YouTube, it's going to premiere. And I'm really excited about it. It's something that, I've learned how to edit this year out of necessity because I wasn't able to perform. So I had to find other ways to express myself and to perform on live streams like I did today. Which is one of the reasons that this year has been so hard, incidentally, because I am a performer. I have to perform. And I haven't been able to this year, which has just been really, really hard. But I've learned a little bit how to edit, and I've learned how to make some of my own stuff. And so this is going to be the last video of the year, and I'm actually just really proud of the way that it turned out. So it's it's on my YouTube in about 1 hour and 6 minutes, and it's going to be, it's called, like I said, All This Useless Beauty, which I snitched from the title of a copyright-free song, but I thought it was so apt for what I was trying to do that I pulled it and put it in. And that's really all I have for you today. I don't have a guest, I don't have a topic, I just had this, which was, I mean, I guess you could say it was a celebration, and it was, but it was also just a kind of, this is what the year has been like, and here we are at the end of it, and let's just make it through this longest night. And so that was really what it was all about. I think there's probably a Minecraft Monday this week. I'm sure it's kind of, this week is I think we're having daily spaces until Wednesday, and then it's going to be a break for the holidays. Probably will be on Discord. I will be, at least. So come join us on Discord. And that's really all I have. Keep the world going around. Wait for the dawn and go see the conjunction later today if you can. See you next week.